Hey guys, what is up? Reese here. I've got a brand new sneaker pickup to show you. What we're looking at is the Reebok Rail. This was Glenn Robinson's signature sneaker. This is the black, white, and stadium red colorway. These released in early 2014 with a retail price of $100. But the reason I'm just bringing this to you now and the reason I just picked up a pair is they're starting to go on sale everywhere. I was at my local Foot Locker and I never really thought too much about these, but when I walked by there was just something that stood out and I really liked the style, and then they were on sale for like 50 bucks. So I was like, oh sweet, that's a good deal. I'll pick those up. And it turns out actually when I got back I was just looking up more information about them, and you can get them right now at Finish Line in a full-size run for $35, which to me is just crazy because this is a really nice shoe. So if you're interested, definitely go ahead and check that out. But even for 50 bucks, I'm happy to have these. These kind of remind me of a pair from my childhood. I remember very specifically, and I don't know why I remember this because it was a long time ago, like before I was even into shoes, but I remember we were cleaning out our basement and I found a pair of like my dad's old shoes, and there was a pair of Reeboks. I remember they were black with white and red, and it wasn't this exact pair because it's actually a new colorway for 2014 for this silhouette, but it was very similar to this, and I remember I really wanted to keep them because I was like, oh, I might wear those someday, but they were in pretty bad condition, so we ended up throwing them out. And so for me that was just like the weird nostalgic tie-in to this pair. But really, like I said, I bought them because I thought they looked cool. It's kind of like an aggressive, very rugged styling that, you know, I don't like all the time, but it is kind of nice to add something like that to the collection. I'm also not really big into Reebok, so it's nice whenever I do see a pair that I like. I kind of like to help broaden my collection. This is actually only the third pair of Reeboks I own. I have these. I have a pair of the Shacknosis from last year, and then I actually have a pair of original 1984 Reebok Workout Mid trainers. It was actually one of the first training shoes, and it was a pair that my dad had, and he kind of like almost wore out, but I ended up finding them in my grandma's closet, and so I wear those now. But all in all, getting back to this shoe, there's something about the design that I really like. It's, like I said, it's really aggressive. That's the thing when I think of when I look at these. But it's also kind of a sharp design. There's some cool details, especially for 50 bucks. The quality is really nice, you know, nothing to complain about. So with all that said, let's get into a close-up view and I'll show you the colors, materials, and everything that's going on with the Rail. Here we go with our close-up look of Reebok's The Rail. Again, this is the black, white, and stadium red colorway. You've basically, on the upper, you've got 2 different materials and 3 different colors that are the only things featured. So we'll start up here at the toe box. You've got all of this black material up here is a nubuck, and if we look closely, it's actually got pattern to it that's kind of reminiscent of elephant print. It's not going to show up super great on my camera, but believe me, it's there. I'm not making this up. You can kind of see there's that pattern. It's something like when the shoes, like when you're looking down your foot, you can't really tell, but it is an interesting pattern when you get closer. You've got the Reebok logo right there in white. Then looking at the side of the shoe more, you've got this section right here features white leather. And then you've got this ribbon running all the way through that's red nubuck. And then you've got just small sections of your black nubuck. These smaller sections right here are actually perforated slightly. The shoe is not very well ventilated, but that does add something. Then you've got a thicker black nubuck section. This is another one that has that pattern. Like I said, it's reminiscent of the elephant print. Back here, it's very similar to this section, just a little bit larger. You've also got the Reebok logo embossed right there in the red stripe, but again, you got your white leather and your black nubuck. Another black nubuck strip, and then if we look at the back, you've got your red nubuck comes down, you've got Reebok, and then the Reebok logo. You've got 2 sections of white mesh, and then you've got your black pull tab with this little rubbery piece right here that's red with the Reebok logo in white. The inside of the shoe is fairly similar to the outside, it just does not feature the Reebok branding anywhere, like, you know, here or here or anything. The tongue is a very thick black mesh. It's not going to provide any ventilation. You've got black roped laces, and then up at the top of the tongue you've got a section that is your black nubuck, and you've got this shield up here at the top that's a rubbery material, you know, flexible, and then it says Reebok with the Reebok logo in white and red. If we look at the lining of the shoe, the kind of like the back, the heel support is in red, but then the rest of the lining is a black cloth material that's kind of got a square pattern to it. The insole is black with Reebok in white and the Reebok logo. Now if we look at the midsole, you've got black, red, and white. It's basically the main part of it's black with little hits of red and white creeping up from the outsole and then also a little bit from the upper. You've got, right here, you've got a little window into the hexalite cushioning. The inside of the shoe is fairly similar. It features less white and less red. No window to the hexalite, but it also has the Reebok logo right there in black. Flipping lastly to the outsole, you've got, again, your three main colors just kind of spread throughout. In some places you got kind of like a really enlarged herringbone traction pattern, but then you also have just like dots. And let's see, the Reebok logo can be found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times on the outsole alone. These also are non-marking, and you've got 2 little windows into your hexalite cushioning again. So real quick before I stop, I just kind of noticed as I was making this that these feature the Reebok logo everywhere. So real quick, we're going to count how many times the shoe has it. So you got it right there on the tongue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's kind of crazy. And then it says Reebok like 3 times. So that's just something interesting. But like I said, I really, really enjoy this shoe. I get that it's not for everyone. It's kind of like, it's definitely got that 90s feel, but it's a really nice, really comfortable shoe. And I mean, for $35, you really can't go wrong. Definitely check out finishline.com if you're interested in these, because I don't know how long they'll be on sale. Or I'm sure they'll still be on sale, but I don't know if the $35 is just kind of like a special thing for their end of season sale right now. But definitely check it out. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.